Hey Ragazzi friends, this is Jamie coming to you from my living room. I hope this video finds you well and safe. I hope to see you very soon, but in the meantime, I hope that this class brings you a little bit more comfort and normalcy into your life as we dive into this temporary new normal. I hope to see you very soon and that you enjoy. Take breaks whenever you need and just honor your body. Hope you have some fun. Thanks, guys. To get started, let's make our way to a comfortable seated position. Right now I'm in Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce, easy pose, whatever you want to call it. But you can also extend your legs out in front, bring your soles of the feet together, or even sit up on top of your heels if that feels okay. If you have your block close at hand and you'd like to slide it underneath your sitting bones, that's a great option as well. As long as your shoulders stack over your hips, you're good to go. So I'm coming back to my Sukhasana. Root down through the sitting bones, roll the shoulders back, lengthen out through the crown of your head, and let's start to close the eyes. Let your arms rest heavily by your sides. Your palms can be open or down on your knees. Wherever you choose to be, let's find some stillness and bring our attention to our toes. Let your attention take the form of a warm white light and slowly see it travel up through your feet, pass through your ankles, calves, light up your shins. Allow that light to relax your knees, quads, glutes, hips. As you see your entire pelvic bowl light up. Allow your sitting bones to root down into the floor or your block. And then allow that light to slowly travel up through your spine, one vertebra at a time. As it fills up your entire belly, your rib cage, allows your chest to open. Feel your shoulders get heavy down the back. Do you notice the length of each arm? Your palms, and all 10 fingers. Let that light enter your chest again where your heart resides. Let's focus for a moment on the heartbeat. Remember that you are here right now in this present moment and nowhere else. See that light travel up through the back of your neck. Relax every muscle within your face, and finally exit throughout the crown of your head. With this connection to your body still in mind, let's now shift focus to breath. Observe the inhales and the exhales that follow, the pathway that air takes, as you notice how breath affects your body in general. Next, inhale, take a big sip of air in. Fill up your lungs, your chest, your belly. Exhale, part your lips, sigh it out. Again, now round two, find a fuller, longer, deeper inhale. Big, heavy sigh, exhale. One more, biggest breath you've taken so far today, this week, this month, this year. Big dramatic sigh, let something go. Inhale, seal your lips together. Exhale, contract the muscles at the back of your throat. This audible breath generates heat within our bodies and it's called ujjayi. And since we're at home, there's no need to be shy with that breath. But let this breath's intention remain one as keeping your thoughts clear, your mind focused. Something to come back to whenever things feel challenging for your mind and body, or simply to lead you from each pose we take to the next. Kindly invite that breath to remain with you. Inhale, sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, release your chin towards your chest. Inhale, roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll the left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, roll the head towards the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll the head towards the left. Exhale, chin to chest. One more time, roll from right to left at your own pace. And just breathe nice and deeply. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll the right ear to right shoulder. See if now the chin wants to lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. Find a couple more of these full head rolls if you enjoyed it. You are more than welcome to come back to the half head roll, simply rolling right to left. Isolate the movement through just the head. Find one more full head roll or two halves. Exhale, chin to chest, no rush. Inhale, let's reverse. Roll the head towards the left. Lift the chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder and chin to chest. And again, find a few more. Move at your own pace. Breathe however it feels most comfortable for you. Find one more full head roll, or again, two halves. Exhale, chin to chest. Head heavy, but shoulders still stacked over the hips with a nice long spine. Next, inhale. Let's lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Find that nice neutral spine again and flutter your eyes open. Bring your awareness back into your space. On an exhale, we're going to gently gaze over our right shoulder. Inhale, bring the gaze back through center, and exhale, look over the left. Come through center as you inhale. Exhale, look towards your right. Inhale through center, and exhale, look towards the left. Take a couple more of these slow motion head shakes, if it helps. Imagine that you're saying no to something or someone. And just allow your neck to stretch a little bit more from side to side. Especially as your chin looks over the right shoulder, find the stretch down the left, and vice versa. One more time, gaze from right to left at your own pace, and just isolate the movement from your head. Come back to that nice neutral stance with your gaze front and center. Inhale, sit up tall again. Exhale, squeeze your shoulders towards your spine. Lift them up by your ears and take them down and around in a nice big old dramatic circular motion. Your arms can remain heavy by your sides as mine are, kind of rolling the palms across your knees. But you can also start to lift the elbows a little bit higher toward your ears. It's a little bit more dramatic. Just as long as you warm up those lats and allow your scapula to massage that thoracic spine, you're good to go. One more time. Then let's reverse. Take the shoulders forward, up, down, and around. And no worries if you end up moving in the opposite direction or you're on the opposite side of me. There's no judgment here. Just do whatever you need. Remember that more than likely, you'll have another opportunity to do the other side or move in the opposite way. One more time. Sit up tall. Let's reach those fingertips out nice and wide. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Bend the elbows. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Maybe fingertips tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it down. For a little bit more. Inhale, reach up. Bend the elbows, then exhale, sweep the arms in front of you. Let the elbows cross in front of your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. See if you can switch up the way that your arms cross each time. No pressure if not, though. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach up tall. Lift your heart, wiggle your fingers, see them up there. Exhale, extend your arms out in front of you, about shoulder height. Let's unplug the shoulders apart in protraction. Interlace your fingers and again, sit up tall. Exhale, let's flip the palms away from our face and gently contract through the upper spine. Chin comes towards chest. Allow those wrists to pull apart away from your body as if someone were literally drawing them towards them. Feel free to also let your ribs shift right to left, back and forth. You might even imagine that your ribs are like that knife digging out the last bit of peanut butter or almond butter or Nutella or whatever the heck you like to eat from the bottom of that jar. And on an inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. Maintain that interlacing of your fingers. And let's gently shift weight. Back and forth, right to left. You can even take it into more of a circular movement. Do what works best for you. One more time around each side or back and forth a couple times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, begin to release your arms behind in a circular motion. Either interlace your fingers or find your opposite elbows. Inhale, retract your scapula towards your spine. Inhale, exhale, begin to lower your knuckles towards the floor as your chest lifts towards the ceiling and you open up through the front of your throat. If the neck is uncomfortable, bring your head back to that neutral position. On your next exhale, let's all meet neutral position for the spine. Release your hand clasp. Let your right fingertips come behind and your left hand across over and find your right leg. Inhale, grow tall from tailbone out through the crown of your head. Exhale, ring out that spine as your chest opens towards your right. Let your head turn to look over your right shoulder if that feels appropriate. Inhale, sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, twist any deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, maintain the twist through the lower body, but shift your gaze. Let's now look over the left shoulder as if we're taking a nice, good old-fashioned glamour shot. Tilt the head, find a little bit more sass. Inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist deeper towards the right. One more breath in. Exhale, return to center, sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, find your twist towards the left. Left fingertips behind, right hand to find that left leg. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist out. Make sure that your fingertips behind are more as a kickstand rather than something for you to dump weight into. Your weight is shifting farther forward rather than back. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, look over that left shoulder if available. One more breath in. Exhale, let's find that glamour shot one more time. Maybe you imagine that you're saying, "Who, me?" and bat them lashes. Sit up any taller. Exhale, twist deeper towards the left. On your next exhale, meet me at center. Inhale, sit up tall one more time. And let's start to find our way onto hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, table. Inhale, curl your toes under. Lower your belly towards the floor. Lift your heart, gaze, and hips towards the ceiling for cow. Exhale, uncurl your toes, round your spine. Bring chin towards chest as your shoulders spread, cat. Inhale, open up your front body, cow. Exhale, lengthen your backside, cat. Let's find a few more of these. Feel free to also add in your own special movements. Head rolls, wrist stretches, hip wiggles, shoulder rotations. It's all up to you. Imagine that you're making your reliable soup or cookie recipe and you're just adding in those secret ingredients to get the results that you like right now, which is simply to warm up the body, create more flexion and extension in the spine, find some space in the joints, get rid of any snap, crackles, and pops. Let's find one more breath with movement, no rush. Following inhale, back to center, neutral spine, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Draw your navel up and in towards your spine for a nice supported abdominal wall. Extend your right leg back behind, curl the toes under and let the ball of your foot meet the floor. We're now going to rock our weight, front to back a few times. Gently roll out the ankle if that feels right. Crack your toes if you need. And start to allow your Achilles to extend as your heel presses farther towards that back edge of your mat. You might also notice a bit more flexion through those wrists as we stretch out the forearms a bit. Inhale, come back to center. Find a little bit more engagement through that right quadricep. Spread your right fingertips and press down into the floor. Inhale, let's walk the left fingertips forward. Stay here if feeling stable. Inhale, lift if feeling even stronger. Find bird dog. Let's work on just finding that stability here. Let your left palm open up as if you're shaking someone's hand, and let your right inner thigh spiral towards the ceiling with an engaged leg through the heel. One more breath in. Exhale, let your left palm lower back underneath your shoulder. Keep the right leg elevated. Then let it cross behind you towards your left. curl those toes under and press through the ball of the foot. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, gently gaze over your left shoulder, almost as if your right heel said something to you and you said, say what? Find some space down the right side of your neck and grow long through the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, look in between your palms. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, lower the knee back underneath your hip. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Curl those toes under, ball of the foot to the floor. Start to shift your weight again, front to back. Warm up the ankle. Find a bit more length and warmth through the Achilles and stretch out those wrists. Next, exhale, come back to stillness. Engage that left quadricep. Inhale, walk the right fingertips forward. Stay here if feeling enough, or inhale for more. Lift your arm and leg, bird dog. Let your left hip turn down towards the floor as your right shoulder externally rotates with palm open towards the left. Take another breath in. Feel your left shoulder slide apart from your spine a little bit more. Exhale, let your right palm lower back down underneath your shoulder. Cross the left leg behind you. Curl the toes under, ball of the foot to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see that heel over your right shoulder and bring more space into the left side of your body. You can even let your left hip get a little bit sassier and extend towards your left to find more space between your rib to pelvis. Next, exhale, head back to neutral. Inhale, let the left leg float behind you. Exhale, lower the knee underneath the hip. Inhale, another cow. Exhale, one more cat. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Exhale, curl your toes under, and let's start to lift those knees off the mat about an inch, maybe 2, maybe 3, but no more than 4. Draw that navel in, spread your shoulders apart, protract. One more breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Find that down dog. Inverted V. Feel free to pedal out the feet, to roll your ankles, to let your knees bend. Your hips might even sway like you're wagging your tail. Head is heavy. Nod it yes, shake it no. Find stillness when it feels appropriate. As you spread your fingers and toes, use these 4 points of contact here. Let your heels sink low, but feel free to bend those knees and let your heels lift a little bit higher. Allow your palms to be active here like suction cups. Spread the fingertips and press down into each finger pad. Create a firm seal around the perimeter of each palm and allow the center of each palm and middle knuckle of each finger to lift towards the ceiling. Find engagement through the arms and legs. Press the floor down and away. Draw your shoulders apart as your armpits hug in towards your chest and allow your chest to draw towards your thighs. One more breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, gently lift your gaze. Exhale, soften the bend in your knees as you gradually walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Place those feet right underneath your hips. Find a bend in those knees. Hinge forward from your hips and let your torso drape over your thighs. Arms can stay as they are, or you might hold on to your opposite elbows in a full ragdoll. Let your weight shift. Let your torso sway. Let your hips to shake and your shoulders to shimmy. And that head to just relax. Think of it like an apple on a tree. One more breath in. Exhale, hands release down. Deepen the bend in your knees. Bring belly towards thighs and chin towards chest. Engage your glutes. Inhale, let's roll up to standing. Nice and slowly. One vertebra at a time. Let those shoulders lift up, back, and down. Find your mountain pose. Palms open wide to help expand the chest. Press down through the 4 corners of each foot. Engage your inner thighs and glutes. Shift the pelvis underneath you. Grow long through your sides and extend out through the top of your head. Inhale, circle sweep those arms out and up, or choose a different pathway for extended mountain. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, your core strong, and your spine long. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Swan dive over your legs. Soften the bend in your knees if needed. Forward fold. Inhale, bring fingertips to shins. Press into your shins to lift your chest halfway. Send the shoulders away from your ears and allow the crown of your head to extend forward. Tailbone reaches back. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Let's plant the palms. Step your feet towards the back of your mat. Shoulders over your wrists. Ball of the foot underneath your heels. Plank. stay here or know that you can always bring your knees down to the floor. I'm going to take my first plank here. Wherever you are, spread your fingers, press down into the floor, and allow that protraction to enter the scapula. Let your energy shift forward so your chest is open and the crown of your head reaches towards the front of the room. One more breath in. Exhale, soften the bend in your elbows, hug them in towards your rib cage. Inhale, flip to the top of your feet, engage your glutes, send your chest through, upward facing dog. Exhale, you can release the knees back down, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back, find your way to your down dog again. Let's take 3 rounds of breath here. Find that oceanic ujjayi or sigh out some of that heat. And on your 4th inhale, take your time. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Find your forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come all the way out and up. Find that extended mountain. Grow taller. And exhale, spill over your legs. Let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant palms. Hop or step back. Find that plank. Find those inner elbows pointing straight ahead. Take another breath in. Find a little bit more core strength from shoulders to hips, front back side of the torso. Exhale, toes or knees, chaturanga, hug the elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 full rounds of breath here. And on that 3rd inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one more time, reverse your swan dive. Circle, sweep your arms out and up. Grow taller, move bigger. 1 breath per pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hop or step back. Maybe straight to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Moving on. Inhale, begin to lift your heels high over the ball of each foot and engage your calves. Exhale, lower the heels back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try 2 more at your own pace. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower them down. 1 more. Inhale, lift the heels. Keep that down dog shape. Chest still drawing towards your thighs. On an exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hop or step. Forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Lift your chest. Chair pose. Arms might extend overhead. They might take cactus, come to heart center, or come down to your hips. But you're also welcome to make this your own. I've been a fan of doing the wave. Or maybe doing some voguing. Your choice. I'm going to take my hands to heart center though. Bring more weight towards your heels, lift your toes. Bring the pelvis underneath you and lift your chest high. 1 more breath in. Breath out, weight towards your right foot. Let's hover the left off the mat for a moment. Let your right hammy and glute engage. 1 more breath. Exhale, send your left leg straight back behind you. Curl the toes under. Inhale, shoulders over hips. Arms might extend overhead. High crescent lunge. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, and think of your inner thighs as a pair of scissors. Hug them in towards one another. Then lengthen through your spine from there. Exhale, let's release the hands towards our hips. Slowly lower your left knee to the floor. Uncurl those toes. Press into that top of your left foot and allow your weight to shift back. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, let's circle sweep them behind. Interlace your fingers or find those opposite elbows. Inhale, open your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, keep your base consistent as you fold towards your right inner thigh in a humble low lunge. Head heavy here. See if you can actually see your left knee. Draw that right hip back, left hip forward, and hug your right inner thigh toward your side. Next, inhale, let's engage the glutes. Rise back up, shoulders over hips, arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Left arm comes forward, right arm draws back. Open your chest as far towards the right without allowing the lower half of your body to come out of neutral. 1 more breath in. Exhale, gently release your left palm to the floor underneath your shoulder. Let's pick up that left shin and pivot on the knee as we step the right foot towards the back of the mat. Think of the left side of your body contracting and lifting away from the floor as the right side lengthens and extends. Press down into the outer edge of that right foot. For more heat, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Find a few more. Allow that glute to engage and your inner thigh to control the descent of the leg down. One more. Inhale, lift the leg. Flex your foot away. Find more space between your head and your right foot. Exhale, take your right hand to the floor. Let your left shin pivot back behind. Curl those toes under. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right leg high. Rotate that inner thigh towards the ceiling and your right hip straight towards the floor. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists, fire plank. Inhale, leg back up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, leg up and back. One more. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot in between your palms. Let's take both hands now to the inside of the right foot as we toe heel the right foot out nice and wide. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, slowly lower the left knee to the floor. Uncurl the toes. Stay here on your hands in this lizard or work towards coming down towards your forearms. Again, if you have your block and want to bring the floor closer to you, by all means. Let's keep that right foot parallel as you hug the inner thigh towards your side. Allow your right hip to draw back and the left one to come closer towards the floor. Head heavy here. Breathe. Let's take one more inhale. Big exhale. Inhale. Come back onto your palms if lower deeper. Toe heel your right foot back underneath your chest. Frame the foot with both hands. Inhale. Curl your left toes under. Lift that knee off the mat and engage that quad. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale. Pivot and plant your left heel to the mat. Inhale. Shoulders come over hips. Warrior two. Right knee bent in flexion, left leg long and straight in extension. Right knee drawing out towards that pinky toe. Find even more length through your spine. Feel the ribs energetically lengthen away from your pelvis. Take another breath in. Exhale, stay, maybe deepen the lunge. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Let's reach over it. And exhale, tilt from your hip, fold laterally as if you were up against a wall in your triangle. Back leg is still strong. Press into the outer edge of your left foot, lift through the arch, and draw your chest towards the ceiling. Keep both legs strong. Core nice and engaged as you find more space between your right hip and your right shoulder. Next, inhale, let's rise up to standing. Exhale, heels turn in, toes turn out, maybe shorten your stance. Come into your goddess. We'll maybe pulse here a few times. Stillness is more than all right though. Continue to let your knees track more towards your pinky toes and keep your pelvis right underneath you, shoulders stacked on top. Take that pulse or hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slow it down, extend your arms and legs, star pose, maybe lift the gaze. Exhale, lower back down to your goddess. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lats engage, draw them down your back. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, big breath in, pause. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot, curl your left toes under. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, take that vinyasa, your chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or opt to go straight to down dog, as that's always a good option. Big inhale, big exhale. Left side, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, lower. Try 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift, hold. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hopper step. Forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the chest. Find that chair again. Work wherever you need to be. See if this can even be a lower seat since you've been here already. Find more engagement through the front abdominal wall. Slide the shoulders down your back. Whole core engaged. Again, from shoulders to hips, not just the abs. Exhale, shift weight to the left foot. Hover your rights. Find a little bit more lift through the chest. Exhale, send your right toes back. Curl them under, and inhale, guide your shoulders over your hips, high lunge. Find that resistance as your left hip draws back, the right one comes forward, and your legs try to squeeze in as if you're trying to fold your mat in half. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to hips. They can always find the floor. Slowly lower your right knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes if available. Shift weight towards that right leg. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, circle, sweep the arms behind, similar to what we did during our warm-up. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale with control, fold towards that left inner thigh. Humble low lunge. Keep the lower half of your body as fixed as possible. Hug that left inner thigh towards your side. Use the top of your right foot as leverage. Press down into the four corners of your left foot. Inhale, let's rise. Shoulders over hips, arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist towards your left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe some spirit fingers if you're feeling jazzy. One more breath in. Exhale, right palm to the floor underneath your shoulder. Left arm extends towards the ceiling. Pivot on the right knee. Let the shin kickstand behind you as your left foot steps towards the back of your mat. Grow long through your sides. Think of mountain pose in every single posture you take, especially ones where we find a little bit more strength in the core. Press down through the right palm, lift through the right side body, lengthen through the left. Inhale, lift the left leg if you'd like. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try a few more. Slowly lower the leg down. Use your core and your leg strength. Inhale, lift the leg, pause. Exhale, look down towards the floor. Let your left palm find the mat. Let your right shin swivel back behind. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, three-legged down dog. And again, square your hips towards the floor, chest towards the back edge of your mat. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, leg up and back. Exhale, contract and compress thigh towards belly. Inhale, three-leg down dog. One more. Exhale, left knee towards your nose. Step the foot in between your palms. Bring your hands to the inside of that left foot. Toe heel it out a little bit wider. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, slowly lower your right knee to the mat. Curl the toes. And again, we'll stay here for a few rounds of breath. I promise it's temporary. Don't hate me. You might come down towards your forearms. You might not. Remember that your sides are asymmetrical. In yoga, we practice symmetry by doing everything on both sides, but we gotta honor what our right and lefts need, even if it means we do something different. Hug that left inner thigh in and find a little bit more weight in the hips. Breathe. As long as you're breathing, you're doing it. As long as you're not inflicting pain or pinching sensation, you're doing it right. Next, inhale, come back onto your hands. Toe heel the left foot underneath your chest. Frame the foot with your hands. Inhale, curl your right toes under. Lift that knee. Find the strong runner's lunge here. Pivot your right heel to the mat. Inhale, let's rise. Shoulders over hips. Arms extend out wide, about shoulder height. Find that strength in your legs. The bend in your left knee. The length through the right leg. Your feet pressing down to ground yourself to the floor. Lengthen through your spine. Press your palms down. Grow out through the crown of your head. Take another inhale. Exhale, bend the knee any deeper. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Reach long over it. Exhale, fold into your triangle. Be expansive here. Legs are strong and long. Press down into the floor. Squeeze your heels towards one another. Let your chest spiral towards the ceiling and your arms extend out nice and wide. Every single part of your body is a part of this posture, including your fingers, even your nose. Inhale, let's rise. Exhale, heels in, toes out. Find your goddess. 4 more. See what happens if you lift the heels. And again, you might pulse. You do not have to though. You can even take this into a wide-legged forward fold if you'd prefer. Let's pulse for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Inhale, rise, star. Exhale, goddess. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 1 more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot, curl the right toes under. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale this time on toes or knees, lower down to your belly. Let's prop up the chest. Bring your forearms in front of you and let them run parallel to the sides of your mat. Arms are about shoulder width, so our shoulders are stacking right over our elbows right now. If you need to, a nice way to measure that out is by bringing your hands to your opposite elbows and then bringing the palms back out. That will perfectly measure your shoulders width. Spread your fingers and let the lower half of your body relax. Press down into your palms and then pendulum swing your chest through. Glutes are not really active here. This is a passive back bend. So if you're experiencing any discomfort or pain, let's walk the hands a little bit farther out in front of us. Take another breath in. Let's exhale and slowly lower our chest back to the floor. Stack your palms one over another and let your forehead rest on top. Breathe. And if you'd like to counteract that back bend, feel free to wiggle your hips. You can even bend your knees and let the shins windshield wiper from side to side. Let everything settle back into your mat, legs long. Let's bring forehead to the floor. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling, hugging in towards your sides. Curl your toes under. Inhale, let's lift up either through plank or a table. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let's flow again. Similar sequence. Same postures, but different options to take them a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hopper step. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to that chair. Take a big breath in. Exhale, sweep your arms back so they run parallel to your sides. Inhale, shift weight forward. Let's now lift those heels. Find that drinking bird, also known as chair plane. Draw those shoulders towards your spine and lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take hands to heart center this time. Shift weight to your right leg. Hover the left foot again. Draw the knee closer towards your chest. Cross that left ankle over your right thigh for a figure four chair. You can always use your hands to find that transition. Open the heart. Draw the shoulders down. Let your left inner thigh spiral away. Inhale, come up through a one-legged mountain. Exhale, press your left heel back. Let your chest begin to teeter-totter forward. Extend the left leg and find your warrior three. Keep your arms as they are. Take them back for airplane, out nice and wide, capital T, or extend them overhead, your choice. I'm going to come back to airplane. Take another breath in. Think of that bird dog here. Left leg engaged. Exhale, bend that right knee. Turn the left toes out towards the side. Toe ball, heel the whole foot down. Heel even on the mat. Bend into the right knee still. Warrior one. Take a moment here. You can let those shoulders relax for a breath as you find a little bit more neutral orientation through the pelvis. Bring it right underneath you. Roll along through your sides. And then draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take them behind your back again. Interlace or find those elbows. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale with control. Let's fold towards the right inner thigh. Humble warrior. Left leg is still strong. Press into the outer edge of your foot. You're still in warrior one, so hips do not get sassy here as much as you may want them to. Find another breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Let's rise. Find that warrior one. Reach the arms up. Exhale, open arm twist. Send the left arm forward, right arm back. Open the heart. Exhale, release your left palm to the floor underneath your shoulder. Curl those left toes under. Maybe release the knee down or roll all the way onto the outside of that foot. Reach up tall through that right arm in your side plank. Left side still contracted, even if on the knee. Exhale, right palm to the floor through plank. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, fire plank. Inhale, leg up and back. One more. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot through. Exhale, pivot your left heel to the mat. Inhale, rise through your warrior two again. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, and reverse your warrior. Maintain or deepen that right knee's lunge. Lift the arches, open the chest. Inhale, come through warrior two. Exhale, right form to thigh. Circle sweep your left arm up and over. Find your extended side angle. Let your left heel press down. Find that hip and shoulder drawing up and back. Scoop the right side of your body down and through. Exhale, look down towards your big toe. Frame your foot with your hands. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, take that vinyasa or opt out of this one, as that's always an option. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Lift your gaze. Exhale, hopper step forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Bend the knees. Open the heart. Exhale, arms sweep back. Inhale, weight shifts forward. Lift them heels. Take a moment here. Find that stability in your drinking bird through the ankles and the ball of each foot. Bend the knees deeper. Find a little bit more length in your spine. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Weight to the left leg. Hover your right. Cross that right ankle over your left thigh and find your figure four. Make sure that your right foot presses away from you in a nice flexed position. Find that nice external rotation for your right hip. Inhale, come up through your one-legged mound. Find more of a neutral parallel position. Then exhale, press your right foot back. Maintain that neutrality. Let your right inner thigh spiral up so the hip drops down and lengthen through the crown of your head. Again, arms of choice. They can do whatever feels necessary right here to help support you, maybe even towards the floor. One more breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee. Turn the right toes out. Take that giant step behind and land in that warrior one. Take your time. Remember that your feet are like the foundation of your pose. So maybe think of it like the foundation of your house. If the feet aren't settled, the legs / basement can't be built. And then the upper body from hips up, like the main level of your house. So find that nice strong core, roll along through your sides, and maybe extend your arms overhead. One more breath in. Exhale, arms back. Interlace. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, begin to fold towards your left inner thigh in your humble warrior. Left knee remains bent. Right leg remains long. Find that nice little hip swivel. Right hip comes forward. Left hip draws back. Head heavy, of course. On an inhale, let's rise back up. Warrior one. Arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Your right arm comes forward. Left one draws back. Inhale. Exhale, right palm to the floor underneath the shoulder. Curl the right toes under. And again, find your side plank of choice on your right hand. Knee or roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left foot can stack on top, can stagger, or even step halfway down your mat. Take another breath in. Exhale, return to plank. Inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. One more. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot through. Pivot your right heel to the mat. Inhale, rise to your warrior two. Ground down. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, and reverse it. Lengthen long through the left side body. Breathe into those intercostals. Open your chest and lengthen through the left arm. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, left forearm down. Maybe fingertips towards the floor. Circle sweep that right arm up and over and let your chest spiral towards the ceiling. Back leg nice and engaged. Try not to let that adductor, your inner thigh, disengage. Find a little bit more space through your side. Exhale, look down. Frame your foot with your hands. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, let's lower again to the belly. Bring your forehead towards the mat and your arms by your sides. Option to keep the arms independent from one another, or interlace your fingers behind your back and squeeze your shoulders towards one another. Press your pelvis down. Draw your navel up. Inhale, lift. Use your back muscles, even the glutes, and find your locust. Extend from the crown of your head through your toes and draw those knuckles back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower. Let your favorite cheek find the floor. And rest. Take a breather here. More than likely, your heart rate has picked up, so notice that. And remember that you are presently here, in your home, or wherever you are, on your mat. Take one more breath in. Exhale, let it go. And feel free to wiggle your hips. Maybe windshield wiper your shins. We got one more flow to do. And this is usually the time where I tell everyone in class that you guys are badasses and that we're going to do the damn thing. So if this helps, come on, you badass yogi. Let's do the damn thing. Exhale, plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Bring your forehead to the mat. Inhale, curl the toes, lift through that plank or table. Take your vinyasa or not. Meet me in your down dog. One more time, right and left. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, lower them down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hopper step. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise chair. One more after this. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, weight forward, lift heels, drinking bird. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay here. Or inhale, shoulders over hips. Exhale, lower down into your toe stand. Shoulders over hips. Knees bent with thighs about parallel to the floor, heels high. One more breath in. Breath out. What goes down must come back up. Let's rise to chair. Plant those heels, open the arms. Exhale, bring left arm underneath right. Come to that eagle bind, maybe palm to palm, back of the hand, or simply a nice hug. Shift weight to your right leg, lift the left and cross it over in eagle or find that figure four again. Let your shoulders draw away from the spine as your elbows lift higher away from your chest. Inhale, come through that one-legged mountain. Extend the left leg forward if able. Pendulum swing it back. Find your eagle bound warrior three. Stay here or release your hands towards a block, the floor, or even your ankle in standing splits. One more breath in. Exhale, giant step back for the left toes. Bend the right knee. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, arms circle, sweep behind. Interlace your fingers or find elbows. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold towards your right inner thigh. Humble high lunge. Inhale, let's rise. Arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist toward your right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left palm to the floor. Find that side plank, left side. Maybe right leg stays lifted. It can even bend and step the foot behind in wild thing. Open your chest. Exhale, palm down. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot through. Inhale, rise to your warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, and reverse that warrior. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, find that extended side angle or reach the fingertips off about 6 to 10 inches from your pinky toe and find your half moon. It is really hard to balance on carpet. Open your chest and lengthen through that left leg. Exhale, come through a warrior three-esque position. Bend your right knee. Take a giant step back into plank. Take a vinyasa or move straight to your downward facing dog. One more side. Woo! Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Lift the gaze. Hopper step, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, final chair. Exhale, arms sweep back. Inhale, weight shifts forward, drinking bird. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Stay here or lower down to your toes stand. Let's pick up that pace. Come up through your chair. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, right arm underneath left. Find that eagle bind or hug. Weight to the left leg. Lift the right. Cross the thigh or find figure four. Compress your inner thighs and forearms. Lift your chest. Inhale through one-legged mountain. Extend the right leg forward. Pendulum, swing it back. Exhale. Find that eagle-bound warrior three. Rotate your right inner thigh towards the ceiling. Stay here or begin to fold over the left thigh in standing splits. One more breath. Exhale, big bend in your left knee. Giant step back, right toes. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, arms circle back. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold towards that left inner thigh. Inhale, rise, arms overhead again. Exhale, open arm twist. Take right palm to the floor. Pivot onto the outer edge of your right foot. Find that side plank. Open up into wild thing if you like. Exhale, left palm to the floor. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step your foot through. Inhale, rise to warrior two. Last time. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, and then reverse it. Inhale through your warrior two. Exhale, find extended side angle or drag that right leg and let it get light by using your leg engagement. The more you engage, the lighter you feel. Half moon. Exhale through your warrior three. Big bend in your left knee. Big step back, right toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale to the belly. One last little push here. Bring your forehead to the mat. Bend your knees. Find the top of each foot or the outer ankle. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another and engage your glutes. Pelvis presses down, navel draws up. Inhale, kick your feet into your hands. Lift to your floor bow. Keep drawing your energy inward toward your midline. Maybe more weight towards the thighs to open the chest. One more breath. Exhale, lower. Let's find our other cheek. You can call it the least favorite one if you like. And rest. Once again, bring your forehead to the mat. And feel free to wiggle if you need. Let's plant those palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale, curl the toes, and let's rise through that plank or table. Take that extra vinyasa if you please. And meet me in your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's inhale, sweep the right leg up nice and high again. Exhale, bring your right knee toward your right wrist and slide your shin forward. Let your left leg be long behind you and soften your knee to the floor, coming up onto the fleshy part of your thigh. Gently flex your right foot and inhale, sit up tall with your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, let's start to walk the hands out in front and rest in pigeon. Your forehead can come down towards the mat, or if you need that extra support, slide that block underneath your chest or your forehead. If you find that you tend to roll towards your right onto that right sitting bone, you can also bring a block underneath your pelvis. But while we're here, let's use our breath. Inhales to lengthen the spine. Exhales to fold any deeper. Let's take 3 more full rounds of breath. Inhale, begin to press down into your palms, and let's walk our hands closer towards our right shin. Curl the left toes under, lift that knee. And let's once again make our way to a 3-legged down dog. Feel free to now bend that right knee and open the hip, almost kicking the left side booty cheek with your right heel. On an exhale, let's lower the right leg down to meet the left. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high. Exhale, bring that left knee towards your left wrist. Shin slides forward. Right leg lengthens behind. Add a block or not. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, gently walk your hands forward and fold over your left leg. So in these moments of stillness, this is when my thoughts tend to run wild. But a good way to avoid that, and what works for me at least, is observing every sensation that you're currently experiencing. Notice touch, smell, sight, sound, taste. And just try to remain as present as you can. Let's take those last 3 rounds of breath here in pigeon. 4th inhale, or whenever you're ready, please linger if needed. Walk your hands towards the left shin, sit up tall. Curl the right toes under, and one more time, let's sweep the left leg up and back in 3-legged down dog, and feel free to bend that knee. Let that leg kind of flap around for a moment. You might even look underneath your left armpits. Maybe take a whiff. Bring your leg back through the middle, and exhale, lower it down to meet your right. Inhale here. Exhale, settle. Notice the strength and length that you've brought into your body through this practice. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, let's hop or step forward towards our seats. Take your legs out in front of you. Peel the flesh away from your sitting bones and move them extra goodies out of the way. Another opportunity to sit on your block if you'd like. Shoulders over the hips. Find a soft bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, from your hips, bring your belly towards your thighs as you fold all the way over your legs in this Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. An active, full back body stretch. Peel your toes back towards your nose, and then feel your chest draw forward. Let's take one more breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, release whatever you're holding on to as your hands slowly walk back along your sides. Plant your palms behind you about 8 to 10 inches. Fingertips rotated to face your pelvis if okay for the wrists. You can keep the legs long for a reverse plank, but I'm going to opt for reverse table with the knees bent. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Draw your navel towards your spine. Inhale, lift your hips off the mat and see if they will become in line with your knees and shoulders. No pressure. Let the head fall towards the mound of your shoulders if allowed. Take another breath in. Use your glutes. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's lower our hips back down. Sit up tall. Legs can extend or remain bent or whatever you'd like to do. Reach those arms forward. Exhale, contract your upper back, and let's lower as slowly as we can, one vertebra at a time, all the way down to our backs. Give your knees a nice big hug in toward your chest. Take them in at the same time or one at a time, and gently shift your weight back and forth to massage your sacrum, ribs, kidneys, maybe even the back of your head, and just let it wave from right to left. Inhale to stillness. Exhale, let's draw the forehead towards our knees. Maybe find your feet with each hand and find this nice compressed shape. One more breath in. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders release down. Let's open the arms out nice and wide in a capital T. Gently release your feet down towards the floor, mat width. Inhale here. Exhale, let your knees windshield wiper towards your left. Let the right inner thigh increasingly get heavier towards the floor. Add a block underneath it if you need. For more, you can also cross your left ankle over the right thigh like our figure 4 or pigeon. And let your right knee get heavier to bring more space into the front side of your right hip and quad. Find some ease and breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale, gently release your left foot from your right thigh if there. And on an inhale, let's let the knees come back up through center. Take a moment here. Readjust. Exhale, let your knees get heavy towards your right. And again, honor your body's asymmetrical qualities. Even if you added that ankle crossing, you do not have to here. This is all about you, no one else. Breathe into the left lung. Let the inner thigh, inner knee get heavy. Chest is open, shoulders are rooted down. Exhale, release your right foot away from your left thigh. Bring your legs through center. And let's start to work our way towards Shavasana. Allowing this final resting posture to be one where we enter more of a present state of mind, where our body just rests however it feels most comfortable. So with the eyes closed, shift back to an internal focus. Scan the body if that is helpful. Come back to that warm white light. Allow your mind and body to enter a weighted yet weightless state. Your body is heavy as you release every ounce of your weight into the floor. Your mind is anchored into this present moment. Yet at the same time, allow yourself to feel light. Detach your mind from all thoughts and your body from this practice, and just let yourself float away. Allow your breath to come back to its natural pace. Just breathe and let go. Begin to take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Allow awareness to enter your body and your space once again. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Possibly rock your head from side to side. Inhale, if it calls you, extend your arms overhead and point through your toes in a full body stretch. Use that inhale to inflate the space you brought into your body. Exhale, stay here on your back or gently roll off to your favorite side and rest in a fetal position. Wherever you currently rest, please give yourself this acknowledgement that you more than deserve for dedicating this time to yourself, mind, body, breath, spirit. On an inhale, gently make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Let's close the eyes one more time and bring the shoulders over the hips. Before we close practice, I welcome you to join me in one final round of breath. On an inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up, lift your gaze. Exhale, let your palms meet as they float down through heart center or rest in your lap. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice and for you to share yours with me. Namaste.